So we are here. Hey guys, welcome. It is I, your most prettiest and beautiful content creator for the little things in GK and Riot games as well these days, it seems. With my bestie, my homie, the PokeDad Nadim Nehme. We hear you loud and clear. They want a link. Okay, should I push them to? Hmm? No, it's still upside down. Your camera's whacked. Alright. It automatically flips, by the way. For some reason, your the there now this is correct. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. Leave it like that. It flipped. So it's either your phone or the Teams whatever. I would personally just leave it the way it is and just do the unboxing upside down. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Nick Stalker, for your beautiful comment of good luck. You will be given one online code. Message us on Facebook on Omar LK Gaming and we'll hook you up with that code. So far we got 5. Let's not bore them and let's start boxing. Welcome, Kamiono. Welcome, Kamiono. Hey, Alex. Kamiyomo, we are watching an unboxing, so we're gonna open a couple of boosters from the awesome store. The Little Things has hooked us up with the release of Pokemon Evolving Skies. We're gonna be opening some packs, and Nadim is explaining the product and explaining the content of it in a competitive and in a collector's way. Mm-hmm. Correct, correct. Okay, he's saying that he can't hear you, Nadim. Apparently. Yes, apparently he can't hear you. Huh. Why can't he hear you? This is annoying. No, that would have caused an echo. Can you hear Nadim now? Well, they can only hear me basically right now, which I don't know why. I think because we switched to TeamSpeaks and not Zoom. I don't usually have this problem in Zoom, so they can't hear you right now. By the way, Nadim. Let me try something. Maybe because the sound is supposed to come out from the TV. Let's try it to come out of my headset. Speak up, Nadim. How about now, guys? Is Nadim? Can you hear Nadim now? Nope. Still nope. Still nope. Nope. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know why it's not coming. This is getting annoying.
And they've got the old dragon symbol on it, even if they're not foil. None of them have a weakness, none of them have a resistance. And
can you guys hear Nadim now?
Yes, no, are we getting any feedback?
Okay, they can hear you now because I'm putting the audio through the TV.
There we go. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So look, what I'll do is I'll keep the interesting cards on here. But Alice, go ahead. Open the next one. That's fine. I'm just going to keep the interesting. So obviously I'll keep the rares on here anyways. So yes, we did get some of the new supporters for some of the new trainers on in Galar. We'll just quickly go through them up. We've got Pikachu. Keep going. So Bagon, then we've got the Red Hollow Bravery, which is not a special one in terms of what it does. And then you've got Ampharos. And unfortunately, Ampharos, as nice as a Pokemon as it is, it's actually not going to be played. This is not the best Ampharos, and everyone's going to be playing the Fluffy in this set. We do, however, have Stormy Mountains in here.
Basically, what Nadim's saying is it sucks. Just to say it in a more blunt, straightforward way. It sucks, but Fluffy is better.
It's 1 energy for 40. Needs a flip to paralyze. I mean, these are basics that did this. There was the old circuitry that used to do 20 and paralysis for 1 energy. So
again,
stage 2,
you're over clarifying it. It sucks.
Okay, Ice Cube is a very interesting Pokemon because it basically does something similar to what what's it called? Obsidian does in the Sword and Shield. And if you can get the bottom attack off, basically for the rest of the game, no basics can attack. But unfortunately, people aren't using D-Maxes a lot these days, so we're not going to get, not going to see much play. So let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Come on. So I'm going to open it. Just get it ready, Alex. Okay. Right. So you do it on the camera, Alice. Okay. Go for it. Keep going. Side up. We got Rufflets. We've got a Drowsy, a Red Holo Rufflets, and Galarian Articuno. That's our first holo. And we've also got the badges. We're obviously going to get all the badges throughout the booster, so we won't talk about them again. But the badges are quite important if you're playing any evolutions because they help the different ones. So you got Moon and Sun, for obviously your Umbreon Espeon. We've got the elemental one for the first gen, and then you've got another one for the ice for Glaceon and Sylveon. But yes, Galarian Articuno is actually a good card. It's basically if you guys remember the old Prism Star, what was it called? Not the Giratina, what was it? It was the Darkrai, sorry, the Prism Star Darkrai that we used to have. It's basically the same thing but for Psychic. So when you bench it, you can attach energy from your hand to it. And it's just really good because you literally bring it in as a surprise with 2 energy and 1 more. And it's got 120 to one of your opponents. So you can actually snipe on the bench. Great Pokemon. So this one we've got something shiny coming up. Dino, Marie, Wobbuffet actually got a very nice attack for Twin Energy. This is a really good tech in a single strike deck. If you like, well, you can pick it out in a single strike deck and play anywhere. But essentially puts damage counters on your active Pokemon, on your opponent's active, equal to one of yours on your bench. So if you've got something that's really got high hit points and it's got a lot of damage stored on it, you can basically transfer that. Well, you can do the same damage on the other one. Big shiny thing, we've got a Splinter, and we've got a Alt Art Dragon B.
Nice!
Wow. That is a beautiful card, so I'm just going to try and get on the camera.
A little bit far, too close. Okay, that's beautiful.
It's adorable. He is flying, he's got a bunch of Spearow and Spearow around him. That is a beautiful card. Then we've also got single scroll of the Flying Dragon. Right, let's keep moving. That was a non-open it. This is a very odd one actually. Sealed in a very odd way. Especially guys. So here's Zorua, Tentacruel, Hobbit, Carvania, and we have a Drampa. Again, same as before, not a great one. It does have a Berserk attack, but that's about it. Anything else interesting in this booster? Rolled up Herbier. Nope. Next one, let's keep going. So far we've got 1 holo, 1 Alt-Arts. I mean, that's a 1 Elite Trainer box. That's not bad so far. So just the usual stuff. We've got a Red Holo Treasure Energy. This is one of those that if you take it as a prize, a big sum prize, you can basically attach it
Nadim.
to one of your Pokemon.
Nadim.
Yes?
You're my treasure energy.
You're my treasure energy. Anyway, that's actually a fun card. And then we got a Talonflame. Not great. It's a cool Pokemon, and we got some more of those gloves. So those gloves are very interesting for, there's a, jump glove, that attacks twice. That EV art. So this is very important. Alice actually said something that's really important. That EV art has Rayquaza in it. Now, in Japan, this came out in their EV Heroes. And everyone said, oh, it's got Rayquaza in it. Therefore, it's a foreshadowing for the next set, so make sure that we know that Rayquaza is going to come. But the problem is, in our set, this is now Evolving Skies. We've got the EV and we have the same set. Whereas Japan and whoever did the art did not think about that and think, hey, this means that EVs are going to be in this set. But anyways, this card sparked a lot of internet fury and rumors, but let's see what's in the booster.
Rayquaza confirmed.
And a Thievul. This is the one that Omar you like.
I like this Thievul.
And we have a Crystal Cave, which is one of the new Dragon and Metal Stadium. It allows you to heal 30 damage from each of your Metal Pokemon because they needed more bonuses and stuff, didn't they? Let's keep the rest over here, because that's important. Alice, is that the last booster? That is the last booster. Wow. Okay, we're doing all right. It's not great.
It's good. It's good. Keep going. Blow us away.
And
Ah, I opened 2 of him as well. I'm not a fan of him.
That's the elemental badge that I was talking about earlier.
Mm.
Yeah. But I think that was it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 1 hollow, 1 altar. To be honest, character play. That's 1 ETB, and 1 red hollow rare. Alex, if you don't mind, just checking through these. Is there any other red hollow rare? So that's box 1. Let's put this aside. Let's leave those there, and let's go for. That's not a rare. Let's go box 2. So box 2, this was the Leafeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Umbreon box. And again, like the other one, there is a Pokemon Center exclusive that comes with a coin as well, which is an adorable coin that's got ED on it, which unfortunately you won't be able to get. Sorry, Alice. I know you want it. But let's have a look and go through these boosters. So let's start with. I love it. There was a rare, okay. Right, so this is box 2 and 8 boosters. So let's go in and let's see what we've got in here. Gossipler, Loftus, Fleshling, Chinchou. Rev, Holo Dialga. This is a fun one. And it actually does. It stops defending these attacking the next turn. I mean, look, it's the first Rev Holo Dragon. And 210 for 4 energy as well is nothing to be sniffed at if you can get that energy on there. But we've got something exciting. That is 2 hits.
Oh, nice.
Trainer box. That's the all-time Rayquaza V. It's got Zinnia on it as well.
Wow. Okay.
Zinnia, she's a dragon commander. You can have a look at that. You got Boost Shake, which is to be honest, it's probably going to be banned in Expanded. This because it's basically a Wally on an item, and you can use it the first time you can evolve, but it does end your turn. But this will make Covenant very, very problematic in Expanded.
No, that is a nice fee to get in the first week.
That is a very nice fee. Alex, if you want to start opening some of these boosters, you can start doing that, but do it on the screen, yeah? That's all I ask. I don't mind, because we get there faster than with it. So, up there, we've got switching cups, because. And a Lilligant. Yeah, that's boring.
Yeah, 2 copies.
Okay, rubber gloves. Go for it. It's fine. That's all. SQ and the Wishy-Washy. That is a rare. I did not know that was a rare. And Rescue Carrier. Put up to Pokemon each with 90 HP or less from your discard pile. This is probably one of the nicest new Pokemon recovery for your kind of your decks that are, I want to say, your evolution decks. Not necessarily, but also it gets you a lot of those.
It looks like those cat carriers.
It is. That's exactly what it is. It is like
It looks like a trolley dolly cat carrier.
Ones. And it's actually really useful for Pokemon that have an ability that you can discard for play. Because, you know, I'll give you a bad example because it is rotating. The Marshadow that's rotating, that you could discard it to get rid of a stadium. This would just bring it back immediately. So it's a very, very good card. That is going to be quite a bit of play. What is this Wishy-Washy? If it has 3 or more energy attached, it gets 150 HP. That's 30 more damage for each basic. What?
Hey, PokeRiotGen. Basically, if you want the codes, you have to watch the entire stream and hit us up either on Instagram or on our Facebook page. All of our social media tags are Omar LK Gaming. Drop us a like and a comment and a follow, or you can also drop a like and a comment and a follow to the Little Things, MEE. They're available on Facebook and also on all social medias. Hit them up and hit us up, and we'll hook you up with a code through the messaging system.
Yeah, that's probably the best way of doing it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We do have a sponsor. It's the Little Things. We have to look after them.
Yes.
Ooh, and we have something. What happened?
There's no Appleton, nothing crazy.
Yeah, just an Appleton.
One of those cards, the Dream Ball is similar. If it's a ticket as a face down prize, it's a Master Ball.
Well, what?
Yeah, you can get whatever you like with it. Any Pokemon, no downside. Alice, yeah, Zinnia is just you have to discard 2 and draw a card. It's not as good as Colress. Colress was much better. Anyway, here we go. So this is another booster. Let's have a look. We have a Red Hollow Slot Blue and a Regidrago. So obviously Regidrago is one of the new Regis from the Galar region.
That's new. I haven't seen that one yet.
Have you not played through the game? No, you haven't, have you?
Man, I got bored halfway. I'm sorry. I prefer playing man-eater and eat people.
Anyway, it's got a dragon energy attack. It's grass fire. It does 20 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So if you manage to get it going, maybe with, I'm not sure, maybe a Rillaboom, you just need to get that one fire on there, and 240 is not bad. For again, remember the dragons have no resistance and no weakness.
Hmm.
They are. That's how they're supposed to be in Legendary. Oh. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yes, Zinnia's as well. Yes. And then this is Toy Catcher. This is one of a new switch. It's a very specific kind of switch, and it allows you to switch with your opponent's bench. So it's like a Pokemon Catcher, but that bench Pokemon must have 50 HP or less. So it's really good for hunting down something that you already damaged, that you needed to hit KO. Which is it's a nice idea, but you have to really have that specific kind of deck that does that. Right, Alex, go ahead. Alex, you got Berkmite, Carbania, Emolga, Slakoth, Gossifleur, Red, Follow Ribombi, and another boring Seismitoad.
Yeah, he's a pretty common junk rare.
It's not bad. It's just it's a fun attack. You've never used the second attacks, but it's just it makes your the defending Pokemon. It's one energy attack. It's a stage 2, but it costs one more, and the retreat is one more. It's not enough. It's just not enough. It's nice that it's one energy, but here we go. We've got a Red Hole Rayhan and the Milotic. Now this is a good Milotic.
I like this Milotic. I was checking it out yesterday.
It's got 2 guard on it, so whenever an opponent plays a supporter card, you prevent all effects from that card. Of that card done to you or your hand.
That's what I was talking about earlier, but I forgot his Milotic. I thought it was Thievul.
Yes. Not the Thievul. You're talking about this one. So this one basically stops Marnies, Judges, any discard to your hand, okay? To your hand. So this was actually quite nice.
So does that mean you can do it to your opponent and nothing happens to you? If you play a Marnie?
We've got one second. We've got Red Hollow, Regieleki, and a Staffland. Anything else?
Nadim, answer my question. If Milotic...
Question is 1 second. There's cards coming here. We'll come back to the question. This card this also does 40 damage to your pet. Okay, this one's alright. We've got the Statland with Intimidation Fang, which is your opponent's active Pokemon attacks to 30 less damage to it. This is typical kind of stuff. So again, not very exciting. That was the second Elite Trainer box. And again, we got 1 Altart, 1 Hollow, 1 Altart, 1 Hollow from an Ant. Both times I think we got 2 Red Hollow Rares. So far, that's a bit...
You did not answer my question, and I'm getting...
Okay, so to answer your question was what? When you have this?
Okay, listen to my proper question. If Milotic's on the battlefield, and it's your active Pokemon, and it's on your side, you control it, and you play Marnie, what happens?
Okay, first of all, it doesn't have to be active.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, it says when your opponent plays a supporter card. Okay? So if your opponent plays Marnie, you essentially, they will put their hand on the bottom of their deck. You will not.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay, cool. So these matchups on the side. Let's start moving into the big stuff, and we're going to move with a lot more speed. Okay? So we're going to go into box 1.
Oh, wow.
Let's hope that. And this time we're going to speed through this, okay? All we want to see are all rares. We're going to see the rares. There's a Sylveon on the side, there's an Umbreon. Yes, it's the same one as on the boosters. So let us open this. 1 second, Alex. I'm just going to put this over here. And this is going to be a box that. Okay, you know what? This is Alice's box. Only Alice will open this box, you will open that box. Okay? So let's go. We'll open a couple of boosters at a time on the screen just so we can get through, because otherwise we have a lot to go through. This is the green code, so very simply, so it's another side material. Yay! By the way, so far, not a single Fluffy. We've got another Galarian Articuno. I mean, that's not bad, considering it would be a fun. No, Alex. I put it there for a reason. Thank you. And we got a Red Balls Pincer. So again, Because we need more of those. Right, let's have a look. We got another booster in here, and this one has got a Red Ball Rescue Carrier and a Sharpedo. This witches one of your opponent's bench, and it does 120 for 2 energy. Again, not fun, not great. Okay, what do we got over here? We've got a Red Ball Shiftry. Okay, this one's a fun one that basically, if your opponent's active has any damage on it, puts it in all cards attached, so you basically bounce it back to their hand. And it does 130 and a discard. It's not bad. And we have another giggle. What is it with us opening the mediocre regular rares? Oh look, we have our first Flappy. Sorry, no, this is more important. We open our first Flappy. Look at the hidden whale. Yes, we have one of the new fossil Pokemon. Okay, it's the Arctivish. Omar, you've seen this one before?
No, I haven't. What is that? Is that a derpy dolphin?
Sorry?
Is that a derpy dolphin?
It's a fossil. It's one of the fossils they've got. There's a combination of 2 different fossils.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a derpy.
I got the electric ice dragon with the snot coming out of his nose.
No, you got Dracovish or whichever one. Yeah, this is the other one. And by the way, Alex is saying this is actually not a space.
The face is here.
The face is around the back.
And it's got the one that drinks.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's got the thing. Okay, whatever. If any Pokemon is a Pokemon V or GX, it can't attack during opponent's next turn. And during your next turn, this Pokemon, it's alright. I mean, look, it's a V. At least we got a V. What do we got here? Another Appleton and a Stormy Mountain. Oh, by the way, we got Shopping Center, which is another fun one. Once during each player's turn, they can bounce a tool back to their hands, which is going to be fun for those type of decks where you're trying to change those gloves, because those gloves give you different bonuses. So yeah, what's next, Alice? What do we got? I don't need to see the Scraggy. What we need to see is... Oh, look, Armar, it's your spirit Pokemon.
Yes, it is, and that's the regular Get Angry. I got the fancy one. It's funny that the Pokemon's called Get Angry. It's always angry. Come on.
Well, yes. You mix it up, that's fine. I'm just checking to see if we've got anything else. Got a Reap and a Rayhan and a Skiploom. This Skiploom is the stage 1 that goes to the... So basically it allows Jump Fluff to cheat evolution. So if you attach an energy to it, you basically immediately evolve into Jump Fluff. And Jump Fluff, as I mentioned before, can attack twice. So if you're trying to build a fun budget deck, it's almost, it's like that one's just begging to be done. And you can put different gloves on it, and all of a sudden you can do a lot of damage with that Jump Fluff. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, so this is the Snow Leaf badge that we were talking about. Okay? What else did you open? You open another Milotic for us? Alice, I don't need to see the red hollow if it's not a rare. Thank you. I'm sure the other people would be excited if it was like a Marie or a Flappy. We'll definitely mention it, but if it's something like nothing special, that's okay. Let's go ahead, Alice, can we just on the screen? We've got Red Hollow Tentacruel, and we got our first Galarian Zapdos.
Oh, nice.
As charge. When you play it from your hand onto your bench, you can attach 2 fighting energy, so similar to the Articuno.
It looks like a chocobo.
Sorry?
It looks like a chocobo.
It does. And more importantly, it has no retreat cost, so it is fast. Nice, like because that's what you expect from a Zapdos. But the attack only does 70, and you may discard if you do Activist. So it's not as good as Psylaser on the Articuno. At least the Articuno does 120. 70 is a bit meh, if you ask me. Right, let's move on. The next booster that Alice has opened has these are fun ones. It's got a Gourgeist, which is essentially like the old Gyarados. The old Gyarados wanted you to find water energy, and it was very gimmicky, it didn't work. This Gourgeist wants you to find psychic Pokemon in the top 6 cards, and it does 60 for each one you find. It's a gimmick deck, but definitely worth trying to explore. The fun one is the Eldegoss. It's got a very nice ability called Cotton Knit. You can basically, once you return, search for 2 basic energy, put them in your hand. And then that's just, I mean, this is essentially the same as the old Rabombi, which was back in, I want to say, if not Sun and Moon, it was Crimson Invasion or something. And that one didn't see play, but this one might. It just had more legs, and in terms of getting weird energy out, especially if you got something like a Frostmoth deck. Not that I played this in a Frostmoth deck, but decks that need a way to get energy into your hand to automatically attach are going to want to play this Eldegoss. Also, for those of you that love art, you need to check out the art in the Eldegoss. It combines with a Smeargle and at least 2 or 3 other cards in the set. Smeargle basically painted something on the floor, and the art is in a bunch. It's the same setting, but a bunch of cards. So if you like that, look out for those arts. I'm loving the fact that both of those were in one booster. They were great. They're both good cards, to be honest. And then we have another Bad Drampa. Sorry, I'm going to call it Bad Drampa. And we've got Zoroark. Now this Zoroark is essentially stage 1 box. Stage 1 box. You basically can swap it for another stage 1 in your discard. And it basically means that you can play a bunch of different Pokemon with a bunch of Aurora energy, and you can hit a bunch of weaknesses and a bunch of. It's literally all tanked. It is really, really good. Just to read it out, because I can see on Mark's face, he's like, Phantom Transformation. Once during your turn, you may choose a stage 1 Pokemon, except any Zoroark, from your discard pile. If you do, discard this Pokemon and all attached cards, and put that Pokemon in its place.
Wait, like VMAXs?
No, no, stage 1s. VMAXs aren't stage 1s. It is a very good card.
But wait, stage 1 is like not basic. It's the next stage, like the say Charmeleon or Wartortle.
Or Milotic, or all the ones. Literally most of the ones I do. Sharpedo, Milotic.
But isn't a Pokemon V is basic, and then Pokemon V Max is the stage 1?
No, Pokemon VMAX says VMAX evolves from.
Okay. They made sure they made sure. Okay.
Unfortunately, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, we've opened a few of them. Coffee Cat is back. I mean, it saw a tiny bit of play when it was printed back in the Sun and Moon era, but it is back and it's kind of useful, especially for Pokemon that do damage if you have the same number, like specific damage if you have the same number of cards as your opponent. And I can't think of any right now off the top of my head, but I know.
Hi, Kaistro. We do not show the code. We request that you go to our Facebook page, Omar LK Gaming, and to our sponsor, The Little Things. Drop them a follow, and we will, once you see your messages, we will later on send you a code.
So we got a Gigalith in here. So again, nothing exciting. Come on, Alice. We need to open some good stuff. Come on, where's the good stuff? And it's a Beetle. So again, we're really slow start to this box, if you ask me. We've only got 3 holos and 2 regular Bees. We've got no full art, no secret rares, no VMAX. It's so let's have a quick look. He's got a booster. They got a new Pumpkaboo, which replaces our Marshadow. I know it's not as good as a Marshadow, and it sits on the field, but it's adorable and it's worth playing. We got a Lantern, Red Ball Lantern, and we have our first Eevee. And as you heard from the squeal from my daughter, she's very excited.
A little bit down.
This Eevee, it has an ability that allows you to end your turn and search for an item card, which, if you're trying to play a control kind of deck that needs specific items, to be honest, I'm going to love this one. But yes, of course, fairy Pokemon are now Psychic type because they got rid of the fairy typing distinct cards from the TCG, but she is still weak to Metal. Oh, by the way, her attack's not good. Oh no, it is. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna show this one. So here we go. Alice has opened that Smeargle, and as you can see, it is the same scene as the Eldegoss, but he's the one painting the thing in the background.
It's like the Meowth one.
Yeah. Reveal a number of basic energy cards from your hand. It does 30 more damage for each type. So this is another fun card that could see some janky play. It's probably better off in Expanded, where you have a lot more ways to kind of get that energy into your hand. Shopping center again. But yeah, that's the card that matches. And there's one more, by the way. I can't remember what at least 1 or 2 more cards that match this scene. We also have a Red Hollow Tropius, which is not a good card. I mean, it does have Rally Back, and Rally Back used to be a very exciting attack.
Oh, Banana Beard Dragon.
Sorry?
Banana Beard Dragon.
Yeah. But no, the problem with this is we have Rally Back on. Wait, we have it on Kangaskhan right now, and Kangaskhan does a good amount of damage, but that needs twin energy, whereas this needs a grass and a colorless, which is why this. I mean, it's nice as a basic, but it would hit another weakness and have a bunch of Rally Back, but it would be a lot better if it was with counter energy in the form. Either way, good card. And we got Slacking. And it's just boring. It's a hollow, and I know it's a hollow, It does 120 for 3 energy and 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench. But it's a stadium it can't attack. It's just not good enough for stage 2. Unfortunately, it just isn't. Right. So what do we have here? Alice, I did tell you to wait up a bit because you were getting a bit ahead of me. I know you're doing it on screen, but Sydney's resolve. Okay, yeah. So what did you open? She's opened Rebel Sharpedo, we don't care. Altaria. So again, Altaria seems to be one of these Pokemon, no matter when they print it, it's always got a fun ability or something that does. This Altaria allows you to search your deck for a supporter card once a turn and put it back on top. So it's not as good as the Salamence. No, it was the Dragonite that did that from the end of the Sun and Moon era. But it does allow you to get up on top. And of course, we still have a Rangaroo in the format. So you can swap that card, get the support you need any turn that you need it. And it does 60 again for 2. I mean, nobody cares about the attack. But no resistance, no weakness, and 3 retreats. On a Pokemon, a utility Pokemon that gets your supporter every turn. This is going to be played. Okay? Where it's going to be played, I don't know yet, but it definitely with a Rangaroo is going to be played.
By the way, guys, if you guys want a code, especially only for the ones who are living in the United Arab Emirates, please comment where you live, in which city, and we will pick a random winner for another booster pack promo. All right, go on, Nadim. What else you're opening?
Let's see. Oh, we've opened something. We've opened our first VMAX. I can't believe it's taken this long. We've opened just Altart so far, but we've opened a Trevenant VMAX. Trevenant, always the very, how should we say, disruptive Pokemon.
Spooky Tree.
It is not that disruptive. It's got a 40 times attack missing in the forest. It does 40 times damage for each supporter in your opponent's discard pile. Which means that if you play Trevenant V, your opponent will know it's coming. I mean, yes, it might get them to play fewer supporters, but early game, it just doesn't do enough. Late game, it might be too late, let's put it this way, and it needs 2 energy. It's fun, but not what I expected from the first Trevenant VMAX, I should say, but yeah. What do we got here, Alice? Alice has opened another one, and we've got another Talonflame. Yeah, let's just move along. Alright, so we're about halfway through this box. I think we got 3 Vs, 4 Holos, and a VMAX.
Well, I know a lot of weebs loving the Sylveon.
Well, we do love it. You know what? I'm going to leave that Sylveon up there. Another wishy-washy. You know what? I might just make a giant wishy-washy deck just because it just looks so hilarious. Okay, what have we got in here? We got a Lily Gump. Oh, wow. We're really opening the... like at least open another Milotic.
I'm thinking of Milotic Gyarados deck.
Milotic Gyarados deck. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. So it's kind of disruption.
Exactly.
You obviously need a block in there, won't you? Right, let's keep going. In here we've got another wishy-washy. Well, look, that's 3 so far. So there goes my dream of making a deck. Oh, and a Spirit Mask. I didn't look at this one before. If the Pokemon is in the active spot, damaged by attack for opponents, they discard a card. Okay, basically if you hit it, they discard a card from their hands, so not great. I mean, it's fun if you're doing that kind of thing. We have a Shift Tree. So, Shift Tree is Shift and Shield. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any damage count, the one that bounces it back to their hands again. Alice, I don't need to see the ribbon. It is the badge, yes, sorry, it's a ribbon badge for the Sylveon. And it basically, they take 1 fewer prize card when they knock out your Sylveon. So, if you're playing a Sylveon V or VMAX, you might as well play it. Oh, there's a red ball of Pokémon. Right, Alice, come on, we need to open some gold. I want to see some gold. What do we got there? We've got Single Strike, Entei, and a Zygarde.
Oh, nice.
So, the Zygarde's not bad, but it's one of those weird Dragon costs. It's a red ball one. It does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. So again, late game, really good revenge attack because it also snipes on the bench. So, but the grass fighting colorless is not easy. But the Entei is another one of these cards. It does, the standard kind of basic fire. It does 120 for 3 energy, but it does 30 to itself. But it does have a 2 energy attack that does 10 for each damage counter on all of your bench single strike.
Unless they bring back Dragon Energy.
well, everyone was expecting and hoping and, really wanting Dragon Energy to come back, but it wasn't something that was going to happen. What's in here, Alice? Oh, you got another Tropius. Again, like I said before, it would be great if that attack cost was not grass colored. You broke the what? Right, let's look in here. We've got, oh, yes, we do. We've got a Red Hollow, Purgeist, and another Rayquaza. This time it's just the Rayquaza V, the regular, and not the full art. It's still a fun card. For those of you that aren't aware what it does 40 for 1 energy, discarding 2 of your deck. And then Spiral Burst is again Fire, Lightning, discard up to 2 basic energy or up to 2 basic lightning from this Pokemon. It does 80 more.
Looks like a Derpweza.
Rayquaza or the VMAX?
Derpweza.
Derpweza?
Derpweza.
Oh, it looks a bit.
Googly eye. Derpweza.
Alright, 1 second. Let's put these out. Let's keep these nice and handy so everyone can see. It's not a bad box, I'll be honest with you. So far, I mean, I'm not too impressed with. I like the Galarian Zapdos and Articuno. But let's see where we're going. Oh, yes, we have another V. So we have a Suicune. This time it's a full art.
Oh, nice.
It is a nice card. It looks nice. I mean, it's a pretty card, and you expect it to do some things. It's 210, and it's got an ability called Fleet Footed. Once during your turn, if it's inactive, you can draw a card, which is very limiting. But in the context of what you're doing to if you're playing this Pokemon anyways, it's a good bonus. It has an attack that does 20 plus 20 more damage for each bench Pokemon. So if you're playing against an Eternatus and they've got a full bench, that's 80. So what is that? Sorry, 8 times 2, 160, 180, plus your bench. So that's another, what's wrong with me? Another 100, 280 if you're playing against Eternatus for 2 energy. But it is a very niche attack. And if you're not playing against Eternatus, they might not bench Pokemon, and that's fine. But so this will max out at 220. But to be honest, 220 for 2 energy, very very good. So it's an efficient attack. It's too much in your opponent's control. Oh, and by the way, we've got another Altaria, this time Red Hollow. Again, that Altaria is going to be played. Right after that. Oh, and there's another one that Alice has opened that she didn't tell me. Yeah, another Altaria. Alice, can you just wait a second because you're actually going a bit too fast. Let's have a look. What's in here? We've got an Appleton. And again, not much to say about the Appleton. You can play both Appleton in the same deck and kind of try and do a fun kind of theme, but they're not the best. Right, how are we doing? We got 5 boosters left of this box. Yes, nice. I think we're still nice. So let's have a look. We got a ref. Oh, we got another Smeargle. Oh, she's hyperventilating in the background. Alice, what have we got? What have we got? Oh! It's a Drampa. Sorry. It's a Sylveon VMAX.
Nice. Now that's a.
That is a beautiful card. That is beautiful. So far, so that's. I think you're happy with this box, Alex, right? She's happy with the box.
This box has Alice's name all over it. What is Alex looking forward to?
I think he wants Rayquaza. I think he wants to play Rayquaza VMAX because it reminds him of Ultra Cosma and Mali. What do we got in here? Let's get going. The Jolteon is a very powerful V deck if you're going to play it. Very quick attacks turn 1. It's disgusting. What are we doing here?
He likes that.
Another Gorgeist to make the deck. And we've got a Salamence. Now, Salamence has always been a fun card, and no matter when they print it, but the problem is it always suffers from being a stage 2. This one allows you to switch your opponent's active with a bench. So 3 switch. Always great, but it's a stage 2, and that's always been the problem with it. Attack is fire and water, 100 plus. If your opponent has any more, so it only goes up to 220. So it's not good enough. Oops, sorry, that goes there. This booster we've got a Raichu. This one's a fun Raichu. If you're playing a non-V deck, it does 50 damage to each Pokemon V for 1 energy.
Oh wow!
Literally. But if you are playing Pokemon V or GX, it's also going to damage you. But it's so nice, so simple. And to be honest, it would be a lovely tech in a Bolton deck or a Lightning deck because it comes out of nowhere and it punishes the V heavy decks. What is it? It's very good. Someone's setting up alternatives, yes. But it does only 50 to eat. But, you know, so it does need to attack multiple times.
It can be
Is that it, Alice?
Yeah.
Well, is that it? Okay, so let's have a quick look at this box. We've got no secret rare. That's
Secret.
rare. Yeah, we got no secret rare. We got a lot of red. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red hollow rares. Okay, which is interesting, but no secret rares unless we missed one. Any other rares in the hollows in here? Nope. And we had a series of good hollows. I would say Raichu and the birds are better, and Zoroark and Taste lacking less so. So all in all, not a bad box for having this just the Sylveon V&D Max and the Rayquaza. That's definitely the value in the box if I'm going to talk about value. But still a good fun box. I don't recall how many Flappy we opened. We do need to go back later and look at the number of Flappies in the box. Okay. And the cat has started. Apologies for the cat, everyone. So let's keep these guys out because we do like them.
Yeah.
Let's. No, that's fine. Well, we'll look at them. We'll look at them when we look at the next box. Okay. So here we go. So that's ETB1, ETB2. Alex, can you please get the cat off me? Very much. Poor cat. I mean, look. Let's be honest. Cats are always better. I love my cat. He's great. But when you're trying to planet cards, it's not good. Right. We are going to start the second box.
Second box.
I will open it. So this is Alex's box, okay? So now we're going to get the handed to us from the left. Right. Not necessarily. So let's move these out of the way, actually. Put these here, Alice. Okay. And let's go. This is the second box. Alright. I'm going to try and move some of these extra cards out. Alex, no, please. No. Move the table. Move the table, you move the card. Okay? So be careful how you do it. Alright, here we go, second box, I'll make my drink, and off we go. Let's see what we get. So, first booster, and we've got a Red Hollow Feeble and a Milotic.
Mine, right? For me.
Sorry.
For me, those
I
two.
mean, that's literally two together, the ones that we talked about earlier.
It's a sign.
Lilligant and the Wishy-Washy. Okay.
Eh. There's a nice grass Pokemon that jumps from level 2 to level 3 by attaching an energy to it.
1 to 2, the big blue I just mentioned.
Yeah.
The jump off, and that jump does 2 attacks.
Mm.
I've not opened it yet. When I do open it, you will see, oh, Vigorous and Southlands. Boring. What do you got, Alex? We got Marshadow, Red Hollow. Okay, so we've got the Galarian Moltres. So again, this is for darkness. You play it, you get 2 on it. This one does 15 more damage for each prize card. So again, this is a late game one. It'll come in with 2 darkness energy. Attach 1, you'll do 20 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50. If you're taking 4 prizes, that's 220. Taking 5 prizes, 270, which is not bad. Now, will it fit into existing kind of alternatives or dark box decks?
No, I don't see it fitting.
Now, it is a way to get darkness energy onto the board, though. The Marshadow is fun, though. That's a red hollow one. Search for up to 2 rapid strike cards, put them into your hand. Or if the defending Pokemon is knocked out during the next turn, take an extra one. This is the way to set up. If you can bring your opponent's Pokemon down to 10 HP, and then knock it out with Marshadow, you get an extra prize. Now, there is a Pokemon that does that. It's the Galarian Rapidash. So this could be a combo deck with Galarian Rapidash, if there's a way to build it. Right, let's have a look at this one. We've got, oh.
That was the one we opened.
That was one we opened.
Yeah, but my comment about Galarian Moltres, the ability is fine, but the attack is very difficult to pull off and not necessary in an Eternatus deck.
But, the other problem is, like Zapdos at free retreat, he's got a retreat of 2.
Yeah.
Okay, which is... oh, look, speaking of, there's the Articuno. The Articuno, these is better because it does 120 damage.
Mm.
This one is late game and whatever. To be honest, out of all of them, I like the Articuno best, followed by the Zapdos, just for that free retreat and that 70 damage. There are ways to multiply it, but yes. We have something in here. I think we hear excitement. It is a Leafeon.
Nice.
You're laughing because he's there's a skip room that evolves into the jump flop that we were talking about. I've yet to open the jump flop. If it's anything like the Lost March jump flop, I never opened it. It was one of those I had to trade for. I could never open the jump flop. I had to get it in the league. I don't know. The cat's having his mad half hour. Spirit Mask and the Blackpool. Not great. Okay. Stormy Mountains. Let's keep moving. Right. Come on. Alex, what do you got? What do you got? No, it's not. Gordy's not a good card. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of energy cards you find there, put into your hand, shuffle with others back into your deck. It's 7 to get energy. It's like you really have to have a specific kind of deck to play that. Currently, what is there no energy? You've just wasted a supporter. Well done, Alice. That's a good point. Marie and another Tropius. I seriously have opened far too many Tropius to be happy about this. What do we have there? We've got Salamence. Yes, it is also not fun. So, we just mentioned how nice Salamence is. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry. Alex has just realized that this does 300. So this is a single strike scroll of a Fang Dragon, which adds an attack to single strike Pokemon. Okay? It is fighting, metal, colorless, super strong slash for 300. Sure. If you can get that energy on there, go for it. Oh, by the way, it also discards all the energy. So, yeah, it's a one-time 300. Yeah, no. Sorry, Alex. No, not happening. But it does hit 330 on the card, which is impressive. It makes you look at it more than once, and then go, no, it doesn't work. In here, we've got a Seismitoad. Not looking great. And a full face card. For those, because I didn't have mentioned this one before, full face card, it basically takes 20 less damage from attacks. Also takes you to space, according to Alice. Yeah, it happens sometimes. You get them, you do get that sometimes. Dwebble and a Stapler. Yeah, because, there's a Flappy, yay! To be honest, I don't think we've opened enough Flappies. Because, there's a chance we'll probably make at least 2 decks with them. And we haven't opened any of the pre-release skips. Okay, Alex has opened something, go for it. Go on. Well, the gloves and another sweet one.
Okay.
Roll gloves is for electric. Here we go. We've got Scraggy and another Wishy-Washy. That makes 4 or 5 for you? Yeah, because I see like 5. So my joke about making a deck with it is not going to be real.
I will have to go on mute, guys, because we got a tech guy coming to fix our fridge.
Good luck with that. It's okay. I'll just keep talking. Right. Alex, can you do it on screen, please? That's the second time now. Can you please open here? Right. So we've got Red Hollow Kyuro. Nice. And we have our first Rayquaza VMAX. So we're on the way to building that Rayquaza deck. We've got 2 Rayquaza Vs, 1 Rayquaza VMAX. Cannot complain. Which one? Yeah, we've got the only a
door
negative
for
off,
my
but
cat
it's got
that will
the
go out.
2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If that's knocked out by this attack, take another turn after this one. But if you use Yoga Loop on your previous turn, you can't use it again. And you're a very regular attack that does 100, not affected by resistance. So again, this is one of those where you might want to be using Galarian Rapidash and then bringing something down to 10 and then knocking it out. But if you get an extra turn with this, what are you going to do? You still have to get out of the active and do some real damage, or do 100. It's not the most exciting. I'll be honest with you. What have we got? Oh, couple of boosters left, and then we got some blisters. Okay, we've got another Appleton. Let's just keep moving. And a. Where did it go? Well, let's have a look at the last booster then. Oh wow, yes, I even forgot that Geraldo was in the set. It has a white code. Let's see what we got. Oh yes! We actually get a secret rare. And a Flappy. And it's Boost Shake. I mean, on the one side of things, I'm quite happy that we got a secret rare and it's Boost Shake. On the other side of things, if this is as broken as people say it is, it's most likely going to be banned in Expanded. But let's see. I mean, I was a very big fan of Wally. I was a very big fan of, what was it called? Yeah, I played the Greninja. I did some, and the Evo Soda. Boost Shake is basically a better Evo Soda. And if you don't care about ending your turn, then sure, go for it. Boost Shake. Boost Shake is the card for you. So we've opened up a bunch of things. There's a couple of things left, but let's have a quick look at this box. So it kind of redeemed itself towards the end. We've got 2 VMAXs, a full art, 3 VMAXs, a full art, and a secret rare. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hollows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red hollow rares. Compared to the previous box where we only got 2 VMAXs and 1 full art. So definitely a lot better when you're getting an additional VMAX and you're getting a secret rare. So definitely the better box, but that looks good so far. So we're going to put these aside. And we've got a few external products. I know we've gone on for a bit now, but we've got a few extra products to look at. So we've got some of the blisters. So generally speaking, there's how do I want to say it? There's a theory that you get good pulls from blisters. I don't know if that's true. It is probably anecdotal. I've not witnessed it myself personally. The Umbreon, yes, Alex, you can open the Umbreon. It is a fun Umbreon, okay? It's okay. It's not great, but it works. But you know what? Let me open the thing and you can open the rest of it. So, booster. Coin. To be honest, they should have given us an EV coin. Yeah. The EV coin is in the Pokemon set. It's in the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box.
Yeah.
Not Japanese. It's not Japanese. It's regular. Sorry, just getting you out of the way. I'll do that, Alex. Thank you. So, the Ice Cube there, the Umbreon. The Ice Cube, neither of them is particularly a good card, but if you're going to have an option, everybody wants Umbreon. Nice. Right, so what do we get in the first booster? Considering we just opened 17, we've opened 2
right now.
Booster boxes. First time I'm seeing a Ludicolo. This one is when you play to evolve, you may use this ability. During this turn, your basic Pokemon attacks do 100 more damage to your opponent's active. If you have a way to cycle that round, go for it. Right, so that's 1 hollow. Wait. We're looking at 1 blister at a time. Yeah? So that's 1 hollow. Let's see if we get a hit. Like I said, there's always a discussion that you get 1 hit out of them. And yes, we do have a hit. We have a Medishot. Not an exciting hit, but we do have a hit. What's that? Shopping center and there we go.
The real Code Goblin just dropped us a follow. Interesting. Who are you, the real Code Goblin?
Nice to hear from you. Thanks for the follow. Right, let's have a look at this side over here. So that was 1 blister. Let's have a look at this blister. We've got Altaria. And as I mentioned, definitely one of my pets in this set. I think it's going to see a good amount to play with Oranguru for those decks that are very specific supporters. I'm talking about like toolbox supporters for different situations. Yes, Alex, have we got a hit? We... Oh, we got a holo, we got a Zapdos, that's nice. So let's see if we can hold true and say that all blisters have one hit. It's a white code, let's see.
Pleasure to meet you, Code Goblin. Greetings from Dubai, UAE.
And we do get one, so it's a nice logic. It's not always the case, but we now means we've got two Sylveons. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So that's not too bad either. All right.
I kind of feel like
Cool. We did get lucky. To be honest, this is definitely one of our better openings. I mean, opening these from the ETBs though, and not opening any more, but those are still lovely. Those are absolutely lovely. Okay, so we've gone on for a while. If you've still got a bit of patience, and I think we'd like to open a bit more. We've got a few other products just to talk about and open, and more importantly, well, go and buy a bit, guys, from the little things. So we have a couple of things to talk about. One is the the trainer's toolkit. Now this is the new edition. This is the blue version. The red version came out last year. The red version had Dead and AGX in it, two of them. The dirty alt-art version. Some people like, some people don't. But this one, but it was a staple in the format. This one does a similar thing and comes with the alt-art Crobat V. Okay? And the Crobat V is, as we all know, a very important card in the format, and it's played by all decks. And the minute rotation hits in 2 weeks, then when Nehme rotates out, everybody's going to need Crobat V. So my big suggestion is, if you are a player and need to get started on building your own decks and all the rest of it, you've opened a bunch of cards but don't know what to do next, or you've bought one of the V decks, this is the next product for you. Okay? It is a great product because it comes with dice. So it comes with the dice that you would expect. It's just a simple dice. This one's got a Pokemon symbol on it. Okay? It comes with a series of sleeves. Last year's sleeves were kind of rainbow stuff. These ones are blue. I'm a fan of blue, so yeah, they're alright. I mean, why not? These are sleeves. It comes with an energy brick, or whatever you want to call it, so it's got a whole bunch of energy for building next. So rather than waiting and trying to get one energy for every booster you open and maybe not getting the energy type you want, this has a lot. It's got actually, I'm not sure. Well, so at least 80 if not more anyways. And then it has the main reason that you're buying it, okay? It's got a series of cards, okay? And these cards are what you want to call staples for the format. Okay, let me do that. So here we go. So you start with the Crobat V. Okay? And you get two of these Crobat Vs. They're slightly different art, just as cute as the last one, but they are available, so it means that you've got two to put in decks. So as well as that, you've got we've got two new cards. Now this is Sabrina and Bryson, which is a replacement for Belelba and Bryson Man. So when Belelba and Bryson Man was banned, as well as Miss Magus in Japan, they basically said, you know what, we're going to give you a new card to replace it. Which is a nice thing. Pokemon didn't have to do that. But Japan got it quite quickly, and because they get that promos quickly. We, on the other hand, had to wait a bit to get it, and this is where we're getting them. So the Miss Magus is here at the back. That's a replacement for the broken Miss Magus, and this is a replacement for Belelba and Bryson. However, for those of you that know about this Sabrina and Bryson, this card makes AVP Zacian unstoppable. And it's legal for the next 2 weeks until rotation. So if you're playing a standard event and you want to put this into AVP Zacian with a tag call engine, you literally can get set up every time, turn one, without fail, build a deck. And the deck is very easy because you barely play with Nehme and all the rest of it. Unfortunately, you only get one of these in these deck builder toolkits. So if you're planning on building the deck for the next 2 weeks, good luck. Now, I did mention this is very good for new players. Why? Because it comes with a lot of staples, and I'm going to very quickly go through them. Everybody good for retreating, Cheryl for healing, bosses orders, 2 of the Lysander version, and you will always need these. And it's amazing that you get 2 because sometimes you buy the V-decks, they have 1 or 2 of them, and this means that you can get a full play set. Escape Rope, because you always need switching options. Escape Rope is always in the format, it's always reprinted very often. If you've got all Escape Ropes, you can play them as well. Evolution Incense for searching out for your evolution Pokemon. Big Charm for making yourself beefy, adding 30 HP. Cable of Toughness will add 50 HP, but you can't do it to GX. I mean, depending what you're playing with, you decide which one you're going to play. Bird Keeper, which is probably one of the good kind of tier 2 supporters that allows you to switch and draw 3. Very useful if you're playing a lot of utility Pokemon that you want to get out of the active. Leon adds 30 damage to your attack. It's a bit like the old Professor Kukui, but that one drew cards. Leon's seeing a bit less play, but this is a nice non-hollow version because the regular version is hollow when you get it into his voltage. Marnie, again non-hollow version. It's a reprint of the Sword Shield one. It doesn't make it more legal for longer, but we've had the Marnie collection recently. If you don't have enough Marnies by now, this is a good way to get additional Marnies. 2 Metal Saucers for those metal decks. Ordinary Mode because that's your best Pokemon recovery right now. I mean, there's a new stroller thingy that we talked about earlier. That's fun for small Pokemon, but that's the best one. Crushing Hammers because, well, we all love to hate them. They're needed for those energy denial decks. Telescopic Sight. Again, this is for sniping on bench Pokemon. Definitely good if you're playing single strike or Urshifu. You get a couple of Professor Research. This time it's Juniper. This is the Champion's Path one, so it's a non-hollow version. Again, great to get additional staple cards in this. 2 Quick Balls, wish they did 4, but 2 is still good. Rare Candy for evolving to stage 2 decks. Level Balls for the 90 HPs. Bruno, because this is now your, probably the best, after rotation, after Rosa goes out, this is your best, I want to say, evolution deck supporter, because when you're going to get knocked out a few times, and each time you're going to get a new hand of setup. Switch, you only switches 2 of them. Scoop Up, great for picking up those non-GXs. Hey, it didn't say Roadblocks. We get some special energy in here. So we get 2 Coating Metal, which gives metal Pokemon no weakness. We get Single Strike. So again, this adds 20 damage to single strike attacks. You get Rapid Strike, which is water under fighting. Turbo Patch for acceleration. Karina's Focus, which is a bit like the old Lily. It sees a bit of play here and there. And Capture Energy, which is definitely one of the best for getting things out. We do have some boosters in here, so Alice, you still with me? She was doing some stretches, but so like I mentioned, this is worth it. If you're a new player, you've had a V, you've built a couple of decks, definitely pick up one of these deck builder trainers toolkit. Sorry, I keep calling it a deck builder toolkit, called the trainers toolkit. It comes with some of these funky plastic counters, slightly different than the other ones. Okay, we got some. We got Sword and Shield, Vivid Voltage, Chilling Rain. You can open Chilling Rain, I'll open the Sword and Shield. Let's see what we get. From base Sword and Shield, what would be nice? Gold Zacian? Was that within that set? I think so. Not the Gold Zacian, sorry, the full art. It doesn't matter. I got a Roserade. Nobody cares about that. What did you get, Alice? In your Chilling Rain, you got a Slurpot. No one cares about Slurpot. Sorry. Not good enough, so let's have a look. And we've got X-Cloud. Again, not great. That was for a bit of voltage. And Alice, do we have anything? Wow. So, unfortunately, we got Whirlipede, Scorpede, and Venipede all in the same booster. Yay! I mean, that's nice, but those are 4 very underwhelming people. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. So that's the Deck Builder Toolkit. Definitely, like I said, worth it. Pick it up. It is flying off the shelves at the moment. I was just at the shop in Blue Waters, and they said very, very adamantly it was one of their best sellers before Evolving Skies hit the shelf. Last but not least, guys, and I know it's been a long stream, we have yet to open some of these first partner packs, because that's what you call them. You don't call them your starters. They're not starter Pokemon, they're first partner Pokemon. And we have already got the binders, and we've been obviously filling them in. So we're obviously working back, and as you're all aware, this is a countdown to Celebration set that comes out later this year. What is it? Starts in late September, October. So we've already got all the different ones that we've had previously, and now we're leaving space for the new ones. So down to Generation. Yep. Which one do you want? You want to open this one then?
Yeah.
This one first? Let's go Atlas. Alright, so go for Alice.
Always remember, Can you unplug the fridge freezer?
First strange opening at a gigantic freezer, isn't it? The part. And for those of you that are collecting these, it's still to note that these cards are reprints of the first time these Pokemon ever existed in TCG. The first 90, 10, and Oshawott, it was actually as black and white promo 1, 2, and 3. So that's why those codes are there. What booster did you get? So in Europe, you can get these kind of free with a purchase. I think it's about £15, or like in the UK or something like that, £10. I can't remember. They're from different retailers. In the US and kind of here, what we get this, bundled in these bags. So you get 2 additional boosters to kind of make for that. So the same kind of payment expectation.
I think I have to go there.
All right, let's open both of those. Oh, we actually have a hit. I see something and it's shiny, and we've got a single strike mustard full art. And that's a pretty card, that is. And the rapid strike energy to go with it. That's great. And the other one is a Sanaconda.
You want me to go
It's not a
inside?
good one. Oh, but a Red Hollow Drizzile. Red Hollow Drizzile with the shading dealings is actually now something like a $4, $5 card. Something. It's a Drizzile. Yes, a Drizzile is expensive. Don't ask me why. Well, I know why. Because it's being used with every deck to get you to the new Inteleon. Right. So Alice, are you on that one?
Yep.
So, so Alice is opening these ones. So these are older, obviously, and the generation before. And these ones first appeared in. I have no idea what that set is. What does that say?
You are adorable.
No, I was doing this. I realized it's wrong. I should have done this.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, and resistance was minus 20. Actually. Yes. So these ones. Afraid Alex's tackle for 0 energy was overpowered to do 10. Okay. It's all the same, but Alex. Right, Alice, what have you got here? Again, okay. Well, I'll open the sword and field again, and open the killing ring. We'll get to Alex's element. So here we go, we got Baltoy and Oranguru. No complaints there. Another Zoo, more Oranguru, and another Drizzile. Plus an Drizzile. And when we got Alice has got a pole, not bad. She has got, it's a Diglett. No. It's a Zero Aura. This is the CrossFit one. This is seeing play in Rapid Strike decks as a nice tech because it allows you to come back in and do 160 damage to whatever opponent's bench. That's why we're opening it. It says what level? Yes, the older cards say Turtwing is 10, level 10, yeah. Alex, open yours. Great. Where did you pick your boosters? Come on. These are our last boosters for the day, guys. It's been a long session. And I think we've done relatively well. Now, I'm opening the first field one. I'm hoping to open some prize goodness. Ooh! It's a Shady Dealings Inteleon. I mean, that's prize good. What do you got, Alex? Referee! And the Primate. The Primate is actually a good deck, by the way. Okay? You play it with Houndoom and Houndour, and it just does itself. It's fun. It's actually on the ladders if you're playing online. Right, Alex, you're down to your last one. Alex, you want to put them in?
Yeah.
You can put them in box. Well, so it's grass, then fire, then water.
Yeah,
So.
but you get.
Which ones? Those ones.
Yeah.
No, these are newer. We're going. It's a countdown, guys.
Yeah.
So it's a countdown
Stronger than fear.
to start with Galar, and you work your way back to counter.
Bottles behind you. Fill it up, please.
Oh,
Fill it up.
Cresselia from the Knuckles Files.
Please.
That is a worthy card to open. It's the new Volcanion for Psychic decks. And then we've also got Fog Crystal, so that makes them better. So, generally speaking, that is us done. If you want to put those in, Alex, help yourself. Thank you very much. That was a lot. I am very parched now. I'm going to sit here and drink a bit of water. Alex, it's not in there. There's a package here. For those who want to see it. So, all right. So let's round things off, guys. It has been a long session, and I just want to say thank you to TLT, Little Things, for providing the product that we have opened today. We've opened quite a bit. We've opened, what is it? 2 booster boxes, 2 Elite Trainer boxes, 2 blisters, so a total of 86 Evolving Skies boosters, out of which we've had 2 of the Altars, which is nice. Plus we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Emaxes, a secret rare. I think we've done all right. But plus we've opened a few other products just to show them off. We've opened the Trainer's Toolkit, and we've just had a bit of fun opening some of the first partner packs. So we are now down to which?
You can get the
We got Gen 8, Gen 7, and then we got Gen 6, with my favorite, and then Gen 5, so, and then we've got Gen 4, so not far to go. Owen, Johto, and Kanto left, and then we have all of the exciting celebration cards to look forward to, well, that's going to be great, and those are going to start coming out in just over a month. Lots of different types of products, so do keep an eye out for them. And then for those of you that haven't seen the news from the last couple of days, our November set is called Fusion Prime, and features Mew is one of the poster tiles for that set. Correct. So beyond that, are you happy, the pair of you?
Yeah.
That's all right. I don't figure enough to build decks. Alice, do not talk over me. Yes, actually, no, that's a very good point. Alice just mentioned, she just mentioned, we're very sad that we haven't opened the Umbreon. And she's right. And she's right. Now, we didn't open any of them. What did we open?
We opened Sylvia, Blazefield, and Espeon.
Literally all the recent ones. So in terms of the last generations, we didn't open any of the first 3 or the light and dark ones. And Umbreon is, no, we opened Espeon, didn't we?
Yes.
Sorry, we opened Espeon. But Umbreon was the one we really wanted to open. Unfortunately, we haven't.
No, I'm just happy with this one.
You're happy with this, Sylveon? Alex, you all happy now? Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Omar, thank you for hosting us. It's always good to be on stream doing a bit of an open.
More than welcome. It's a pleasure. I'm glad you guys had fun. I hope the viewers had fun. And to the viewers who watch this episode, more likely to hit me up on my Facebook, which is Omar LK Gaming, and we will hook you up with some codes.
Okay. Thank you, TFT.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. And we'll just put these up again for one last time, because those are obviously the jewels of our open.
Nice.
No. These are the special ones, guys. And Omar, you can sign us off whenever you want.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.